Welcome back, friends. Today in Expeditions we are doing a page in history, and it reads, "The results of the mineral analysis have arrived. As the team theorized, the location used to be a vast ocean, but over time the environment along with the fauna changed. The recent earthquake lifted the veil of mystery and exposed what lay beneath the ground. Time to seek out what else might be hidden." So, we have 4 different locations that we need to look at. 2 being to the upper right-hand corner, and 2 being to the lower left. It says that we need a scout truck, and that it's going to be height differences in the terrain. Well, as we've seen from the map, we know the height differences are a part of it. We know there are watery sections, but not very many. So we are going to go ahead and select, and as usual, we're going to take our drone operator, we don't need the hydrolysis, and we don't need the Jaeger, so we'll take the mechanic, and we'll take Marcus Kingsley, as well as a manager, in case we pick anything up. And now we will grab our lodestar, and as usual we will take a set of jack screws and a set of anchors, and in the cargo we'll take some extra fuel, and we'll take some spare parts. And now we shall deploy. So we know by looking at the map that 2 of our locations are going to be down here in this area. But we also know a couple are going to be up here. We have our first flag here. So, of course, we're going to start where it's going to drop us. So let's start this expedition. Okay, so looking at the map, it's going to be our typical route out of here. So we're going to come over here. And we're going to go ahead and run this way. It says we are looking for valuable fossils, which leads me to believe that what we are actually looking for is the purple gems and cliff sides. Now we do want to get ourselves back down. Because we want to go through this quote-unquote shortcut. When doing these expeditions and you're running on a potentially 30-minute timer, sometimes a little longer, you want to get to each point as quickly as possible. So we're going to start our scan. Okay, so nothing there. So whatever it is, probably not going to be... Ah, we found something. So we know that's there. So we're going to come up here. That's one. Okay. So this unfortunately is going to take a while. So we found, well, we only needed to find two, I guess. Whole fossils were found on the seabed. Continue to search for fossils. So now we need to head to our second location, which is going to send us back the way we came. A little bit. We're going to come this way. Come across this bridge that we created. And up through here. Then we want to come over here, come down here, Come down through this climb. Come over. We have a bridge here, but that's going to be for this. So we're going to want to go this way, come down here, and then we want to make our way here, here, and over this way. Alright, so we have our directions set. And we are crossing our first bridge. We can try and get through there, but I don't think the truck's gonna make it. So let's see about going around. The only way to clear these blue spots, once you come back to the map, or come back out of the map, I should say, is to get close to them, which is why you saw me go up and around, and then come back down. So we have another scanning. And this one is more for photos. And let's take that picture. So now we need to cross over the water. Which we might be able to do here. So let's put a marker here and here. It's not so much of a ford as I would like it to be, but we were able to make it across. Now, let's go back to our map and see where we have to go. We have a pretty long way. So we're going to want to come this direction and basically try and make our way down here, over here, and then in through this area, over here, now we're going to come over here, and I think for the most part we're going to want to stay low. So we'll come around this swampy area. And then just kind of weave our way around. We'll have to see what it looks like when we get there. Okay, so let's take another look at this map real quick, because we're not going to get down easily that way. We can get down, but we're going to take a bit of damage. But I think we should be okay right here as long as we go slow. Now, unfortunately, by me making an assumption, we have already figured out that I was wrong. We are not going after purple stuff in the rocks. We are actually looking for fossils. Let's get this lowered down. All the help we can get to get over. And then back to normal so we don't waste fuel. Now we just need our truck to turn. Well, I think we've reached our last waypoint, and we have. Unfortunately, we are not getting up that way. So it looks like we're going to have to come over here, up this way, and then up. So question is, can we weave our truck through these trees? And yes, we got through. And here's where we start our climb. Not that we have far to go. Presumably various trilobites and nautiluses nested in this area. Let's take a look at our map again. It looks like a pretty daunting task to get there, as we are going to have to stay low and go around. Come up here. Come down. And then come through. Let's mark our last spot. Get ourselves back to daytime so it's easier to see. Ooh, that is not nice. We're gonna have to go back down. Okay, let's go to low. Let's drop our tire pressure again. And we are stuck, so let's get an anchor point out. And of course, it's not going to want to work. Saber Interactive, if you're watching this, you need to work on your anchor points. Because we had no choice but to take damage there. This is going to be very rough terrain. And we got lucky. And let's continue on. Wow, we got plenty of fossils here. As it looks like we just drove through the rib cage of some dinosaur. Yes, we very much did just drive through the rib cage of a dinosaur. Wow. I'm a little trigger happy at the moment. All this time, such a unique specimen was beneath our feet. Now it can be excavated and placed in a museum. And is that the end of the expedition? It is. Well, I hope you all liked this episode. We have, I believe, 2 more expeditions left to complete. One of which should take us underground. And hopefully you will join us for that episode. If you liked this episode, please hit that like button, leave a comment, feel free to share the video, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so, as it takes only a second and costs you nothing. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you may be watching. Thank you.